So in front of me here, we've got an LS swapped 8.6. Billy's the owner of the car. He's going to tell you everything about it. I think it's super sick, but he knows a lot more than I do. So go ahead and just kind of give us a quick walk around of it.
Yeah, man. So what I've got is a 6.0. It's an LQ9. Pulled it out of a 2500, and I went through it. This is the second time this car has been torn apart for the engine. The first time actually I had a catastrophic failure, so I had to rebuild this engine again, and this time went with a full forged internals. I've got hypereutectic forged aluminum pistons. They're 30 over. I plan to run a little bit of boost through it. It's got custom GTO shorty headers. It's got a stage 2 sloppy cam in it. It's got LS7 lifters, and it's got 55-pound injectors. So I mean, it's pretty much set up well. The car's still very balanced as well. Got a TR60 6-speed transmission with a stage 2 spec clutch, and still on stock rear end. Hopefully it doesn't break.
That's super sick though. So naturally aspirated, and it's fully built. How does it feel in a little 8.6? So we've got mine right there. I'm on stock motor. It's basically a stock control variable that we have right there to test up against this car, because we're going to compare the two and just see how they feel, really, because we all know the 8.6 is a great platform for driving. It feels great, but we all want to know what happens when you take a good platform and then actually give it the power it deserves. So how does it feel relative to the 2-liter to now a 6-liter?
So as far as handling goes, it's actually very identical. It is still very good around corners. I was very worried about the balance being offset and having the front way more, but after throwing it on a scale, I found out that the balance is 49 up front to 51 in the back. So it's still relatively close to the stock balance, which is awesome. Now, main difference in the power, I mean, it makes it extremely fun. It's very, very torquey with this engine. So, I mean, anything over 50% throttle, you're gonna blow the tires out. And it's just super fun to drive. It feels just like a roller coaster.
Really?
It's amazing.
Even in like 3rd, 4th gear, will it blow tires out?
Yeah, it'll pull really hard.
So we'll have to be careful. And are you on like the full tune, or are you still on like a safe
base tune right now?
Base tune.
I am on base tune, and I have my limiter set to 5,000 RPM.
Oh, yikes. Yeah. What do you think it'll push RPM? Like
anywhere from like 68 to 72 is like a safe
range. Oh, okay.
So it's not turned too far down, but it's definitely turned up enough to have a lot of fun with.
Yeah, for sure, because that's actually not too far off of the factory. I think it was like 74, 78 factory. Right, I think different models had different red lines, but that's super sick. Let's do another walk around. So let's talk about suspension and wheels and all this. So you mentioned to me earlier that you do want to like change the wheel and tire setup, all that in the future, right?
Yeah, so I do want to eventually go with like some RPF ones, or got a wheel now, it's a Cosmic Racing that look pretty nice, and also get like a drag pack setup for the rear, coil over teens all the way around. So it's got some decent suspension on it. It's got fully adjustable dampening as well as adjustable springs. So
yeah, I mean, it looks sick. I don't know what it is about this car, but like even with the hood closed, just looking at it, it looks meaner, because I know there's an LS. I can hear there's an LS, and I don't know, it just looks more aggressive in my head, even relative to like this car here. So like looking at the factory engine bay, what kind of shocked me about yours is you would think this little 2-liter in here, it fits pretty efficiently into the engine bay. You've got some open space, you know, I've done the factory intake tube delete, so there's a little bit of room there, but otherwise it fits really efficiently into the engine bay. So it's kind of like, how does that engine fit into that car? So I just think it's something cool to note, just looking at them. I mean, this is 3 times the size, but there's still open space. It fits in here. And you know, you put the right intake body on there, and it fits with the hood closed, which is super sick. Yeah, I think that's really everything we need to know. Let's just go ahead and drive the car and really see how it feels.
Yeah, let's do it.
You weren't lying when you said it's a little louder.
Oh, it's very loud.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. That's something else right there. When you let off the throttle and it just shoots it, dude. Stock 8.6 just stays there the whole time. But when you double the horsepower, it'll do a little bit. Would you say it's like less fun in any way? Now that you can't just like floor it completely? Like you have to be like more cautious and actually think about? No?
Not really, no. Like, think about it, you have that power now, and before, you know, regardless of what you did, you don't really have too much power to play with.
Yeah. Dude, this is why I love cars. Oh my god. How can you not love this? Oh my gosh. This is how it should have came.
Huh?
This is how it should have came.
Yeah.
Oh, that puts a smile on your face for sure. Tires, right?
Yep. 225
225s with an LS on an 8. Oh my goodness.
That's really good though.
No, it's shockingly amazing. People say the 8.6 has breeze tires, it's not good, but like, come on. It can do it. This is so sick. I'm not even doing anything and it's just like crazy. Oh my god. I don't know why it's so sick.
Just pushes you back. Huh?
Dude, yeah, I'm not used to these sounds out of a car like this.
Yeah.
Because I daily drive one of these, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't spend time with, my mind's blown right now. I just feel like I'm in a race car. Oh my goodness. And I'm not even doing anything. I'm really...
It doesn't take a lot of effort to move it home.
No, it really doesn't. Like 4th gear. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is incredible.
Not every day everybody gets to drive an LS swap FRS, right?
That's true. That's very true. You know, I'm so used to driving an 8.6 every day, I kind of forgot about how fun it is, but now it feels like a whole new car, which it really is. Oh, was that a pop?
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. That'll scare you, and I'm like, the moment I shift the gear, I'm like, on to the next, I'm on to the next.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. You now need to focus to drive this car. You didn't have to do that in stock one. Oh my goodness. I'm having so much fun in this car right now. Oh, I love this. How do you feel?
Oh, it's crazy riding the passenger side.
Have you ridden passenger in it since it's been swapped?
No. I can definitely feel the torque people talk about.
I think that's what's shocking me is I'm so used to having to be at the top to feel anything. But now it's like, no, we're cruising in, you know, low RPMs and it's doing totally fine. It's gonna feel really sloppy in just like regular drive. So if you ever want to like feel it actually be crispy,
Yeah.
you have to toss it into either sport or just manual.
Dude, it feels so different. Handling wise, it's all there still, you know. 'Cause that's what you need when you're going through corners is you need smooth transitioning power.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if something like that, you hit it just a little too hard, you're gonna spin out.
Yeah. It's crazy. It doesn't even feel like my car anymore. I'm like, wait, this is so much different.
I
Yeah.
have reliability, but not to the same extent yet.
I don't know, it is a Subaru.
Yeah. Have you gotten to drive the new 86 yet?
No, I haven't, but I really want to. I hear it's like better in every way.
I don't see how it could be that much better. I mean, besides the displacement, maybe.
Yeah.
I like that.
because it's just a regular, like, you know, torque converted automatic.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, it shifts pretty quick for what it is, right?
Oh no, definitely it does shift quick.
I actually don't even want to say for what it is. Like, I think it just literally shifts quick. But I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's still fun, but we're a lot more tame in here.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't feel like, I feel like I was in a race car in yours. Now it's like we're back into a street car, which is exactly what it is.
You know, driving this, I would definitely say I'd still own a stock one, even with the LS swapped one. It's still sporty and still, you know, you get all of the things you're looking for in a sports car with the daily, you know, being able to daily it. And you also get good gas mileage still, you know, pretty decent mileage.
Do you know what you get in the LS?
Right now I'm guesstimating like 17 on that base tune.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, it's still not bad, but I don't know. We'll find out later on. I know it'll drink more once we get it tuned up, but I'm pretty sure we can also make it more efficient as well.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think the turbos will help with efficiency?
Yes and no. So if you're not hitting it, they will help. Now, if you're on it all the time,
yeah,
it's probably gonna turn to like 7 miles per gallon. You're gonna start reading it the other way. It's gonna be gallons per mile.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I mean, but that's with any car, right? Once you start really getting on it, you'll feel that it's not gonna get the best mileage. I think with this car, like, I can go on a full mountain run and then come back and push like 25, 26. And I mean, that's like full throttle most of the time. But on the street, I can push like 34, which, you know, the automatic is geared for it, so it's a lot slower. It's like a second 0 to 60 slower than a stock manual, or maybe half a second. Correct me in the comments. It's either half a second or a full second, regardless, but it gets better gas mileage.
When I was getting my car, you know, like I said with this one, it's always fun around the corners, you know, and everybody, like, when I was building my car, they're like, so what are you going to build it to drift? I'm like, nah. So they'd ask me, okay, so you're going to drag race it, right? No, I really want to build it just to take turns. So, like, you know, autocross and going on mountain runs and stuff. That's kind of my main focus for my build on that car.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool because, like, you see all these guys, especially with like a really lightweight car, once they put a lot of power, and I'm talking like double, triple the factory engine power, then they instantly forget about cornering, and they're like, all right, we're just gonna build it for straight line, take it to the drag, like, you know, put drag slicks on it and make it a drag car, and it just loses the original characteristics. I like with yours, in NA form, it still has the factory feeling of a fun car that's for cornering, it's for the mountains, that's really where it excels. But I mean, you mentioned you want to twin turbo it, so
yeah, so that'll definitely be on like a boost switch. I'm not going to be running, you know, max boost at all times, but just as a little backup, it'd definitely be fun to, you know, have those 6 pounds of boost to help push you through.
definitely.
But it's still going to be oriented around being a corners car, not a straightaway car.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you're doing that with it. But the guy was smiling. But you're thinking double or twin turbo, right? Not single?
I'm thinking twin turbos, but I'm still going to do a little more research. If a single turbo is more reliable, I guess, then I would probably end up doing that. But a lot of people that I've seen do the LS builds, a lot of them lean towards the twin turbos. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be fun, but this has been fun, driving these two cars. I've had a lot of fun with them. Maybe one day we'll see. I don't think I would LS swap this one unless the motor blew, but maybe you'll end up getting a stock one again, and then that's when I'll get an LS, one that I'll build for LS, or just something crazy. Because they're good for it. I mean, these cars, I love that you can do anything to them. Like, it's a good platform to build off of. We just drove LS86, GT86. I had a lot of fun driving it. I think it's a different experience, but I definitely could see owning both to be super fun because they both kind of have their own character, at the same time maintaining the OG formula of an 8.6. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video and want to see many more videos just like it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.